Okay, today we're going to take a quick look at a seventh grader that's doing the rotational spin shot put. Let's watch him go through this a couple of times. Got some cracks there. Looks like that might be close to the left sector line. You can use that for the left foot landing on. Okay, a couple of things I'm seeing right here. Right here, I like to extend the right leg all the way up. Actually, both legs fully extend so you can drop down. But he's still, seventh grader, so we got to keep that in mind. Because right here, he'll just be turning a little bit of squat down. I would turn that. Let's see here. The left foot is turning. It almost looks like he's sitting back that way, doesn't it? So I can't see from the very front, but it looks like he's got his head and everything evenly between his feet. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, well, I think what happens is the right foot's not turning. I would turn that right foot immediately with that left knee. He's got a very low heel. He's got a good left knee drop. Good coordination of the left arm and right leg. Wide sweep. Got the toe up. The left arm is going upward. You see that? I prefer to have that stay horizontal. Or in this case, actually go down as you come around here. So it would be down here. But usually I see people do that thing because along with that, the right leg swing upward. They're trying to get some height to get across the circle. He does a good job. Looks like he gets past the halfway point. But you see his right toe is already down here. The left leg is kind of left behind a little bit. That could be from right here where he's extending this leg upward rather than keeping that knee down and driving across. Okay, so right here, the hips are facing 12 o'clock. That's back of the ring. The shoulders don't look like there's much separation between the shoulders and the hips. They look like maybe they're facing over here about maybe 1 o'clock. So you want to try to get the shoulders, the chest facing 3 as much as you can. That's the reason for having this left arm across the body. Bring the shoulder with it. Okay. Right here, his foot and his knee and his hip are all facing this direction, about 9 o'clock. You should land with that a little bit more open to the throwing circle. That will bring the hips around to the front more. So you can see his shoulders and his hips are pretty much aligned in it like a square. You got to get some separation. This left toe goes down right there. I like to see the shoulders and the head facing back here at 12 o'clock. Then the hips are over here facing this way. Okay. But with this knee here, the hips maybe not even opened up that much. So, yeah, I would just try to open this knee and left foot when they drop down and land. Just a little bit more facing the throwing direction. You see he's gonna end up jumping over here immediately. See how he's extending and jumping. And a lot of that occurs because in order to get around the right hip and around that left side, he has to jump to get around it because it's kind of blocking him off right here. See, it's still parallel to the throwing direction. He won't be able to get his hips turned around. See how the foot has now turned, is now facing the throwing direction. Both feet are off the ground. At this point, you're in the saddle position, cowboy position. You want to get that shot put out here, the outside of the foot. You want to be at the waist here, or at the hips. You want to be leaning back a little bit. He's got an angle here, so but he's coming out of it pretty quick. You see how he's driving forward with the upper body rather than rotating around? And that gets him right here where his upper body is going to get ahead of his hips. Okay. So you want to, this gets his shoulders and his chest throwing horizontally while the arm is going up. So you're kind of, you're splitting the forces here. You want to have a slight angle back like you had right here. You want to maintain that angle so you're throwing with your chest up at the angle of the release, not just your arm and shot. Because at this point the chest is forward or even facing downward. It's a nice, really nice how he's pushing through the from the elbow through the shot, all the way through for inside out release. See the hand flicking outward. Very nice. For a 7th grader, it's really, really good. This is a common thing right here, not having a separation. We want to, again, we want to see when the hips are facing 12 o'clock, those shoulders are out facing 3 as much as you can if he's flexible enough. At that age, they probably are. And then landing here with the left foot more open to the front. I want to see the timing of the left leg. Make sure he's getting lift into the throw. You don't want to lift too soon. And the right leg is still bent, driving forward. Full extension right there. Maybe a little soon. We'll see. It's hard to tell without getting to having him in this angle backwards at the release rather than being totally vertical or even forward. So he's got a negative angle as he's releasing right here. So he's leaning forward. Okay, that's about all I had. 7th grader's got a lot of potential. Look forward to the next video after he's made some changes. Thanks.